All right, let's get buzzing. So this is very interesting, right, guys? Listen up.
Extremely.
According to a recent study, brushing your teeth at least 3 times a day might actually save you not just trips to the dentist, but also lower the risk of heart failure by more than 10%. So, yes, so scientists in South Korea examined the connection between oral hygiene and heart problems. In the study, they had like over 160 people between ages 40 to 79 years old, and the participants continued to have a routine medical examination. They also checked their teeth, and they were asked questions about their oral hygiene. Now, they had this routine medical examination between 2003 and 2004. So after about 10 years, the team followed up, he's laughing, with the participants to see if they developed any heart problems. You know what happened, Craigie?
Tell me what.
Around 5% had developed heart failure and 3% atrial fibrillation, but brushing 3 or more times a day was associated with a 12% lower risk of heart failure and a 10% reduced risk of atrial fibrillation. He's laughing.
Of course.
Atrial fibrillation causes like irregular heartbeat. So it's believed now that frequent brushing reduces the bacteria living in between the teeth and the gums, and therefore it will prevent the bacteria from entering the bloodstream, and that can lower the risk of heart failure. How many times a day you brush your teeth?
1. Me I got dead. Rough. All right. Hold on. A dentist once told me.
Wait, we have to deal with this. One.
Uno. A dentist once told me, right, that the more often you brush your teeth is the further back your gums will recede.
Receding gums, all right. Okay.
So, you have basically, whatever, every year a doctor tells you something different, you know.
Because
right?
every year the things change, technology, they learn new things. So maybe when he told you that 50 years ago, okay,
so
now in 2019.
So here we go. I go wait till technology change back. Because change back all the time too.
No.
It always go around.
All right, but even without the heart thing, Craigie, 1 time a day, Joe.
So it's one time. And I never hear nobody complain about a bad breath. And my first cavity was at age 28. No. Ha! Cross.
Okay, all right. So, but essentially, I guess you could try, brushing your teeth 3 times a day. I was taught 2 times a day, in the morning and in the night. All right, that's what did you learn? 2 times a day? Yeah. 2 times a day.
But how much time on a reader do it?
Well, sometimes 3, right? Sometimes 3.
Who no?
Who just said 1?
All of the man them.
You see why we need help in Jamaica with the nails?
Hold on. My smile insured, you know.
Your smile is insured.
Look at it.
You do have
and
a nice
one
smile.
Time.
How many times you floss?
1.
1 per week.
1 per day.
1?
Every time when I brush.
When you brush.
If I remember.
All right, so how about you continue on the topic of health, because,
Okay.
Yeah.
So while on the topic of it is believed that warmer, no, it's bare mad health news today.
Yeah.
So, right now, it is believed that warmer temperatures brought on by global warming can increase the risk of women giving birth early.
What?
Yeah. So a new study published in Nature Climate Change on Monday, December 2nd, found that on days when temperatures soar past 32.2 degrees Celsius, that's 90 degrees Fahrenheit, birth rates increase by a major 5%. Now, a full pregnancy is expected to last 40 weeks, and so babies are considered premature when they are born at 37 weeks or earlier. Mm-hmm. But delivery between 37 and 40 weeks is still considered ideal. So is not considered ideal.
Okay.
All right, so this is correlated to a lower birth weight and even potential mental development problems later on in life.
That would explain a lot with you, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was premature, actually,
Yeah.
So my brain is probably going. So no matter says mother brush my teeth. I'm going anyway. So the exact biological mechanism by which heat impacts pregnancy isn't clear, but there are multiple theories. It's possible that heat leads to cardiovascular stress in the mother, that in turn causes the body to go into labor early. Another possibility is that high temperatures may trigger an increase in the levels of the hormone oxytocin, which plays a role in both labor and later on in lactation. So Alan Barreca, and he's an associate professor at UCLA's Institute of Environmental Sustainability, believes that there may even be a third cause, which is loss of sleep. Yeah, so he says minimum temperature on a hot day occurs at night, but it can still be hot enough to disrupt sleep, and that might be an important avenue to early birth. So the study showed that the effect of the heat on pregnancy was less pronounced in hot weather regions, possibly because expectant mothers who live in these regions have adjusted to the high temperatures.
I see. It's a lot of new studies.
Yeah,
a lot of new studies.
Yeah, I don't know who would decide to study these things. So if your mother hot,
all right, what kind of hot you are talking about, Craigie? Because as a DJ, I have to be very careful with your language, right? So let's just clear that up.
If your mother did too hot, you're going to end up with brain disease later on in your life.
Mental problems. Okay, and you have a very hot mother, you know.
Yeah.
So that explains you.
It's up there.
Okay, well, that's an interesting study. And I can understand why. I mean, we live in Jamaica, it's tropical, so we have adjusted to this type of climate, because I don't know if, based on the statistics here, if we check it, if we have a very high premature birth rate.
It's weird, you know. You see the older I get and the more I read and research things, I understand that I don't know anything. The more you learn is the more you know you don't know anything. It's a serious thing.
It's true.
Yeah, so I mean, all of these things are being researched and studied, but at the same time, you know, there are times when things just happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think that the amount of times I brush my teeth is going to decide how healthy. No, I'm just saying it's going to decide how healthy my heart is, or the amount of, or the temperature is going to decide when my mother gives birth.
When your mother gives birth.
I don't know
but they're
about
getting paid for it, right?
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, the new trailer for the latest James Bond film, No Time to Die, debuted and is said to be the most dynamic installment in the spy series to date.
Always.
So the film was, partially shot in Jamaica, London, Norway, and Italy, and will be the 25th James Bond film since the start of the series in 1963. So with British actor Daniel Craig. Yes, I know, Daniel Craig. I mean, I like looking at him from like the neck down.
Okay.
Yeah, not go up there.
Fighting.
No, just start here and stop there. So he's reportedly playing his final role as 007. I'm getting cheers from some people, but not any from others. And
I want a black James Bond now.
You want Idris Elba?
I don't know if I Idris Elba, but I want a black James Bond now.
Oh, so we get cheers for Idris.
Yeah, I want a black James Bond now.
Okay, well, Lashana Lynch appearing as the new MI6 agent, rumored to steal his title, and of course this is a must-see. So let's take a look at the trailer.
It's really not a time to die, for true.
Why would I betray you?
007 has stopped.
007, this is no time to die. No time to die or not.
Good thing this is a recorded show, eh?
No, this is a...
Yeah, I like this. I wasn't going to stop. Let's cue it over. Cue. I saw it go here. I saw it go something. Huh. One more time.
Who knows?
Pull up. Wheel. All right.
Who knows time?
It was you. So Daniel Craig.
Yeah,
Final role.
You're recurring. Hands up, hands up. I beg your pardon?
Not you. Not you.
Yeah, but do you want to cue it? Okay. All right, so Lashana Lynch appearing as the new MI6 agent, rumored to steal his title, and this is a must-see. So let's take a look at the trailer. No.
Yeah, more one of them gun card too.
What do you want it for?
It's for shoot.
Okay. I want it because of my wonderful taximan on the road. Right. I want to call like that. All right, so that's No Time to Die. Let me see if there's anybody who wants to go into this movie with me. It's in the break. All right, we're going to link up. Yeah. All right, James Bond. Yes. Shout out to James Bond. Do you have anybody you want to shout out?
Yeah, I have a whole heap of people more shout out. Big up to everybody I'm out here. Big up on yourself. Big up the Westmoreland crew, you don't know. Big up to Wayne Holland, True Tone Sounds. Big up to the Control Room. So big up to Odessa, big up to Christine, big up to Spence, big up to Garnet the General, Donovan, Wendy, Vinny, Softman, Soji.
Chad, Kamika, Tiffany, Chibi,
Go on,
the whole
roll
TVJ
call.
crew.
Just got a big man from CD, man from...
And big up to Joel's mom. Joel always wants to big up his mom. Joel's mom, wherever you are, you did a wonderful job handling that young man.
One more
Yes.
big up to my cousin Christian. He just got married on Saturday. Big up
Congratulations,
yourself,
Christian. Hope
Yeah.
it was good. Did you enjoy that wedding?
Congratulations, it was good.
And
I
did
sang
you
at the
cake?
wedding.
You sang at the wedding?
Yeah.
Oh, you should sing up. Okay. Daytime Live will be right back. We have the Prime Minister's Youth Award winner, Tony and Lalore. Soon come back. All right?